If you're wondering which is the best state to live in between North Carolina and South Carolina, you've clicked the right video. Today we're going to be discussing all the differences, all the pros and cons between living in North Carolina and South Carolina. Let's go! First up, let's talk about the cost of living. North Carolina can be a bit pricier than South Carolina, especially in cities like Raleigh, Charlotte, and Asheville. For example, Raleigh's median home price is around $425,000. On the flip side, South Carolina is generally more affordable. Columbia's median home price is around $250,000, while Greenville, South Carolina is around $450,000. Utilities and property taxes are usually cheaper in South Carolina, making it a budget-friendly option. Transportation and commute times can significantly impact your daily life. North Carolina's largest cities like Raleigh and Charlotte have well-developed public transportation systems, including buses and light rails. Traffic can be a concern, especially during peak hours, but overall the commute times are manageable. South Carolina's public transportation options are more limited, but cities like Charleston and Greenville have been improving their transit systems. Traffic congestion is generally less severe than in North Carolina, offering shorter commute times. In our blog post, we are going to dive into a much more detailed side-by-side comparison of each state and the cost of living, so be sure to check it out. Proximity to essentials is crucial for convenience. North Carolina cities like Raleigh and Charlotte have numerous grocery stores, pharmacies, and other necessary amenities spread out through urban and suburban areas. Deciding where to live and which state to move to, possibly you want a Trader Joe's or a Whole Foods. Both cities have them. South Carolina cities like Charleston and Greenville also offer good access to essential services, but smaller towns may have fewer options, requiring longer drives for some necessities. It's important to keep that in mind when choosing where you want to live and which state you want to move to, that whether it's work, grocery stores, or the things you're going to need are actually within a reasonable driving distance. Next up, jobs. When it comes to job opportunities, North Carolina shines. The Research Triangle Park, an area located between Raleigh, Durham, and Chapel Hill, is a tech and biotech hub with companies like IBM and Cisco, as well as Apple moving to the area. Charlotte, a major banking center, hosts Bank of America and Wells Fargo's East Corporation. South Carolina's economy is booming in manufacturing. BMW's largest plant is in Spartanburg, and Boeing has a big presence in Charleston. Greenville and Charleston are key cities for job growth, especially in automotive and aerospace industries. Safety is a key factor, especially for families. The data shows North Carolina generally has lower crime rates in suburban areas and smaller cities, while larger cities like Charlotte and Raleigh have neighborhoods with varying degrees of safety. Cities in South Carolina, like Charleston and Greenville, also offer relatively safe environments, but have higher crime rates in some suburban areas. You will want to do your own research on safety of each specific neighborhood, either by neighborhood itself, zip code, or the city itself, rather than generalize about the safety of each state. So we will include links below to help you figure that out. Climate and weather. North Carolina offers more seasonal variation with cooler temperatures and occasional snow in mountain regions like Asheville. South Carolina generally has a warmer climate year-round, particularly in cities like Charleston, which experience hot, humid summers and mild winters. Both states can be affected by hurricanes. North Carolina's diverse climate caters to both winter lovers and those who enjoy milder weather, while South Carolina's consistent warmth is ideal for heat enthusiasts. If you're moving from the Northeast like I did 10 years ago, the climate change is especially nice in the wintertime. Community and culture play a big role in making a place feel like home. North Carolina offers a diverse community with with a blend of Southern hospitality and modern living. The state has a rich cultural scene with music festivals, art galleries, and community events. South Carolina is known for its warm, friendly communities and deep-rooted traditions. Charleston's historic charm and festivals celebrating its heritage provide a unique cultural experience. Each state has vibrant local cultures that make them great places to live. All right, and for our last one, housing options. Housing options are plentiful in both states, but your preferences and your budget will guide your decision. North Carolina offers a mix of urban apartments, suburban homes, and rural properties. Cities like Raleigh and Charlotte have seen a rise in modern apartment complexes and townhomes. South Carolina also provides a variety of housing options, from historic homes in Charleston to newer developments in Greenville. The state's lower overall cost of living makes it easier to find affordable housing that fits your needs. All right, so as we promised in the beginning, we're gonna go over some reasons not to move to each state. So why not move to North Carolina? Two of those reasons some people might hesitate to move to North Carolina could be the higher cost of living in popular cities like Raleigh and Charlotte, which can be challenging for budget-conscious individuals, and the risk of hurricanes, particularly in the coastal areas. So why not move to South Carolina? Two of the reasons someone might hesitate or potentially not move to South Carolina is the higher than average humidity and heat, which can be uncomfortable for many, and the state's lower overall ranking in education quality compared to North Carolina. This could be a particular concern for families with school-age children. When I made the move 10 years ago, I chose Raleigh, North Carolina, just because I felt like that's where things were headed in terms of job opportunities, education, affordability, and really just overall value. I do believe both states have unique things that they offer each individual and that both are great places to move. I'm Ryan Fitzgerald with Raleigh Realty, and if you found this video helpful, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this.